What's up, everybody? My name is Garrett Webb. This is Polar Bear. This is the Pointless Rebellion podcast. And today we're just going to be vibing the fuck out. And we don't got Chris here. Whatever. I guess sometimes we'll have some people, others we won't. He's trapped in the ice. I don't know what to tell you. Everything's fucking ridiculous. It's the South. People are dying, man. We can't. That's why the podcast is late. Chris died. And we went to his funeral. So now we're going to talk about what's going on with DC, because we need to fill time. So there's new DC updates, guys. What's going on, Connor?
I was thrown off by that. Very much.
I was thrown off by Chris dying too, man. It fucking sucked. Shit. Excuse me coughing. I'm not trying to make light of a horrible situation. I haven't even taken my shot yet.
Like I've said a couple times before, I've been watching the Marvel movies and shows a lot. I just got through with Moon Knight, so I probably got about 7 or 8 titles left unwatched. I still might leave a couple unwatched, because like Falcon and Winter Soldier and stuff like that is...
Yeah, I'll watch the next Captain America movie where he's Captain America. That's fine. That's going to be a cool big movie.
Yeah.
This is like 10 episodes or whatever, 8 episodes. It's kind of boring. I liked what I watched of it,
and
but
the
it was
Eternals,
whatever.
by the way, I remember us talking about the Eternals. You said that it wasn't going to lead up, but it is going to lead up. They are part of the MCU.
It is part of the MCU.
Well, there's theories that maybe they made the Shang-Chi 10 Rings.
Oh, it probably is connected in ways that... But I don't think that they're going to further those connections. Mm-hmm. I think now they're not going to care.
They're definitely going to.
Well, they're going to further the things, but they're only going to make references to Shang-Chi and, vague shit to do with the Eternals. People really don't like the Eternals.
I don't like the Eternals.
I haven't watched the Eternals, and I've seen everything else.
Movie. First of all, it's so long. For it being a boring movie, it is so... It's like 2.5 hours, which isn't horrible, but it drags. And each scene, the acting, I don't know. I'm sorry, Angelina Jolie, but she's just not in her prime anymore. You know,
Man.
she's not acting like how she used to back in the Wanted days and stuff like that. You believed her performances, but in the Eternals performance, she plays a supernatural being, blah blah blah. But she's going through this crisis to where all her memories are coming back and flooding in her mind at once, so she starts turning bad and trying to kill people, kill the other Eternals and stuff. Just weird plots like that. It to me it made no sense.
So you have watched the Inhumans show, right?
No,
you haven't even heard of this?
No.
Okay, because this is the only thing that seems to be disliked more than the Eternals. I'll show you something about the Inhumans show. So apparently, when you see the moon in the MCU, just remember that there are people living up on that moon. There's a race of people, and there's a big giant dog that one of the royal families own. And everyone gets a power, and if that power, they give you a power, and if that power sucks, you're thrown into the underground. Apparently, it portrays the royal people that are in control of everybody, treating people like shit. They portray them as the good guys the whole time, and the people trying to break free as the angry savages. It's a real weird show. It's not good. I've just seen clips, but it seems absolutely awful.
I skipped What If.
I haven't seen all of What If. It's good what I've seen again. Yeah, it's cool. It's whatever. Yeah.
It's just not... I don't think it's going to be canon. I don't think it's going to
Well, it's deliberately not. It's other universes canon. You know, you saw Captain Britain, Captain Carter, the woman.
Yes,
that was in What If.
That was in...
That was in What If first, and then it was in Doctor Strange. So you might see shit that'll evolve into something else. The first reference we deliberately have to Uncle Ben, or to him losing Uncle Ben, I think it was in one of the movies, you see Ben Parker's initials on something. The first time he says it is in What If. And that is connected enough to where it's the same Ben Parker, because it's only what if this changed, not if the other things changed. So you can get some information from it.
I really like the Marvel universe right now. Like I was a DC person when I was younger, just because Batman, Superman, and Green Arrow was my favorite superhero at the time. So I didn't really see a reason I like Marvel besides, and I'm not just saying this because you like Spider-Man, but I was a Spider-Man fanatic when I was a kid too. And then I got into Batman, and then as I got older, I got into DC. But DC, the movies and everything, the shows. Well, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. DC kind of does better shows. Like just the way that they're directed, they used to do much better shows back in the day, back 2014 through 2018 probably. And Marvel just does everything so superior now. Like everything. Like Guardians of the Galaxy alone is insane. I mean, DC has a lot of characters that they can like go from, that they can do cool stuff with, like Batman and Superman. Like they've already like done Batman vs Superman, stuff like that. But that was a horrible movie.
Some people really like that movie. It is. I don't like it as a movie. I think there's some cool stuff in it. It's pretty looking.
I don't know, not for me, but
yeah.
These new DC movies that you're talking about, that's crazy how they're getting a new deal, new Aquaman and whatnot.
Yeah, it might be the same Aquaman. I'm actually not sure what's happening with Aquaman.
To further that is the girl who tried to sue Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, is she going to be in it?
Well, if they already filmed it, probably, because Ezra Miller is still going to be the Flash, and he, like, kidnapped a child. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and jump into DC stuff so that we can go ahead and spend the last 20 minutes talking about that. Because, let's see. The first thing is the Flash will reset the DCU, which makes sense to me. So it's going to become a new universe, but they're going to reboot it in story, which makes sense to me because this happens in the comics. I think it did happen because of Flashpoint. It happened in Crisis on Infinite Earths when a bunch of universes, they accidentally had a bunch of universes because comics go on for like 70 years. You have a bunch of weird shit that doesn't connect. So then they do that and they merge universes and it's new shit. So apparently fucking what is his name? Michael Keaton is supposed to be in this movie, the new Flash movie, as Batman. Let me see. Let me find that.
So does that mean that the Flash show is a part of the old DC?
Well, I mean, it's a different. No, the Flash show was no. That was Ezra Miller's Flash, which this is. So this new movie is gonna start in the like Batman versus Superman universe, like the Justice League universe, and then end in a new universe. Like it's gonna probably destroy that universe. I think more likely than not. Which is why I'm excited for it, because that I'm not cool with Ezra Miller, but fuck is the Flashpoint paradox one of the coolest things that has ever, like, one of the coolest like storylines in comic books, man. You get fucking Tom in the comics, you get Thomas Wayne, like Bruce Wayne was killed instead of his parents, and then his mom becomes the Joker and his dad becomes like a murderous Batman. That I don't think that's gonna happen in this. Apparently, it's gonna be Michael Keaton, so I don't know what the fuck's going. It's just that Batman. But this, it says so. The Flash will be DC's used big reset, so they confirmed that. That's what I figured was gonna happen, and now them confirming it. They hadn't said this. They might have said this, but James Gunn talks about the Ezra Miller drama. There's gonna be 2 Batmans going around. That is gonna be a new Batman, and they're doing a sequel with Robert Pattinson's Batman, which is not gonna be part of the New World. Which to me, it could easily be they want to do like a Justice League thing, and Matt Reeves' Batman is very much they're doing like a Dark Knight kind of like grounded as possible thing that's gonna merge weird with Superman. But apparently they're gonna do a new Batman movie called The Brave and the Bold, which will be Batman and Robin. Inspired by Grant Morrison's comic series. I know the Brave and the Bold show, which is goofy, so I'm assuming this is going to be like really comic booky and fun, and we're also going to have Matt Reeves' dark ass Batman too. So that's pretty tight. There's going to be a new Superman movie written by James Gunn, which is going to be, I think that's going to be fucking awesome. Superman Legacy. It's going to be a new Superman. They're going to do young Superman. 2025, yeah, focused on Superman balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing. Let's see. The Authority. Wildstorm characters will join the DCU as members of the Authority, take matters into their own hands to do what they believe is right. That sounds just kind of creepy. I don't know what that's going to be about. That might be fun. Supergirl. Fuck yeah, they're going to do a Supergirl movie. I didn't like this show. I like Supergirl. I want Supergirl to do right, like be done like well. Like I don't hate Supergirl. I just don't like that show. I think she's a cool character. Science fiction adventure, awesome. Based on Tom King's series Swamp Thing, a film. They made a Swamp Thing show recently though, and I heard people like it. I think I haven't watched it. People like it.
I forgot about that show.
I heard. Well, I mean,
I forgot. No, because I remember being at Walmart and I was choosing whether to buy that. It was like the whole first season or something like that, or something else. And I chose the other thing. But I really wanted to watch that because it looked really cool. The case looked really cool.
Yeah, it's really just get HBO Max. You can probably do that for the price of it a month. Cheaper than that a month. All right. Newly announced TV shows. There's a bunch of them, but the one that looks cool to me is called Lanterns, which it says this enormous TV event follows intergalactic cops Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan as they uncover a dark mystery. So it's both of the big Green Lanterns. Hal Jordan was the one that was played by notoriously played by what's his name? Ryan Reynolds. And
he's gonna be in it?
Yeah.
I remember he hated
No, he's not gonna be in it. It's just gonna be Hal Jordan, that character. One of the famous Green Lanterns. And Jon Stewart, who hosted The Daily Show and also was the Green Lantern in the Justice League show. Do you remember that? The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was that Green Lantern. So that's pretty cool. It's gonna be both of them because I've been wanting to see stuff about both of them, and I was like, I'm gonna be bummed out if it goes to either of them. That's pretty cool. This is a good solution.
2 shows that really stand out in the DC universe is Smallville and Young Justice.
Hell yeah, I like Young Justice, and I like Smallville.
It's so good.
You know what?
So good. If you watch Young Justice again, you'd be like, oh, like the writing in it, everything is just like, it's meant for young adults. Like for sure, it's meant for young adults.
We'll rewatch it. Me and Sammy will rewatch it.
Yeah.
But what I want you to watch, and I feel bad for putting you on this because it's going to take up a lot of your time, because it's totally like Smallville, but not like Smallville. It's like an R-rated thing. Have you seen Titans?
No.
I avoided watching it because I thought it looked a little like too edgy, cringe. But it's really good, and it is a little corny like Smallville. It is a little cringy, but it's mostly fucking awesome. And the dialogue gets a little goofy sometimes, but in a way that like it's like how Smallville was. But like edgy. Like it's goofy, but it's like it works. It really works, and most of it, the writing is really good. It's good writing, but it gets a little corny. You know what I'm talking about? But it's really fucking awesome.
So at what point does Robin disband from Batman and form the Teen Titans?
I mean, it's different every time in whichever universe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, in this, I mean, I don't know.
Because I just never.
I've been skipping around Titans.
And then he turns into Night something.
Nightwing. He goes from being Robin to being Nightwing in the Titans show, but he's already like independent when it starts. So then he becomes, but they're saying fuck Batman, like shit. I was like, oh fuck. That's actually why I didn't watch the show when I was like 18. I was like, that looks goofy. Like it's like that's like what I want to like, but it's like I can't. But it works. It's good when you watch it in the show. It's just it makes you laugh when he says fuck Batman.
I might start after I get through with everything I got left, man. I still got. Have you seen Werewolf by Night, the black and white?
No, I want to.
It's okay. It's
people
not
like
bad.
it.
It's okay. I wouldn't. It's only like a 50-minute film. No post credit scene.
Yeah, it's not a movie. It's like a short thing.
Same thing with the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. I haven't watched that yet. That's like the last thing to watch in the MCU right
It's awesome. I mean, it's it's not Christmas, so you might not be like vibing with it as much as I was, but we liked it. We were in a Christmassy mood. All right, and then apparently there were other movies that were already announced. So the new Shazam movie, The Flash, Blue Beetle. You gonna watch that?
When you say Blue Beetle, the first thing that comes to mind is that Amazon show The Tick.
Yes. It's basically, yes. No, but yes. That's the vibe I get too. Peacemaker Season 2, which I'm excited for. The Joker sequel, which is going to have Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. It's going to be a musical.
Oh.
I think it's going to be fucking cool. I don't care.
What was it called? What
hey, Sammy, how would you say this?
Folie-à-deux.
Yeah, folie-à-deux. What does that mean?
It's like a shared delusion.
Yes, that's right. A shared delusion. I couldn't remember. And there's going to be the Batman 2, which I think is going to have its own Joker in it as well.
I still haven't seen the first one.
Gotham Knights. There's a trailer for this I haven't watched. But the only place I've seen the trailer is in r/cringe on Reddit. So I don't have high hopes. Apparently Superman and Lois, which I had heard is getting canceled, is getting 1 to 2 more seasons. So that's good. And then Pennyworth, which I think I heard is getting canceled after 3 seasons. They changed the name from Pennyworth to Pennyworth, the Story of Batman's Butler. Because they're like, this show's not getting watched enough. This will fix it. Clarify.
Jeez. Yeah, I still haven't seen the first new Batman, Robert Pattinson. I don't know. I just can't bring myself like you said about the Titan thing. It just seems too. I've heard it's too gothic. It's too cringy.
It's not
too,
the new Batman.
Gothic is too.
It's not cringy. The new Batman's not cringy in any way. It's not cringy in any way. It is a little emo, but not like cringy. I'll tell you, Titans is a little emo in a little cringy way. This thing is really tastefully like grunge. This shit's like grungy as fuck.
Oh,
It's done well, and I was like sketchy about I didn't want to watch it for some reason. It's probably the best current DC movie. I can't think of any of them better.
The Joker with.
It's better than the Joker, and I love the Joker. And not everyone likes the Joker. I'm gonna cancel for saying I like the Joker. Not really, but some people like really are like, this is like gonna lead people to kill people, and I'm like, that's not even what everyone. Some people are like, this just this makes incels think they're cool. Like that's some people's point. And
no, it's a cool movie.
It's a cool movie. I think Sam thinks it's a cool movie, and she's a liberal. So calm down, guys. It's not a liberal issue, but it's like some people are like weird about the Joker.
No, I like the Joker, and I probably will bring myself to watch Batman. But like I said,
it's tight. It's tight
I
as
want to
fuck.
get through the Marvel first, and then I might dig into the DC. It's just so much, I have to take breaks throughout days.
It's vibey as fuck, so you gotta just be prepared for like kind of like a cool, grungy, like just vibe for a couple hours. But it's tight. If you drink, you'd fucking love it. If you're drinking while you're watching it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see, but the new Batman's gonna be tight. And Pennyworth, no one's watching that. Has anyone? Who in the fuck is watching Pennyworth?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
No one does. I'm the only one that knows that Pennyworth exists, and I have no idea what that show's about, other than it's about young Batman's butler. I think he was in the army though, but I don't know that because of this show. I just know that he was in the army because he'll fuck you up. He'll kill you. He'll shoot someone. I think someone broke into Bruce Wayne's house and he had a gun. He was like, I will kill you. I'm not Batman. I'm an old man with a gun. Sorry.
There was a scene in I don't know which Batman universe, but it was one of them. Somebody came into the Batcave and Albert was like, "You called me. I'm Batman. This is all me. I had nobody else but me." And then Bruce Banner was like, or not Bruce Banner, Jesus. Bruce Wayne was like, no, it's okay, Albert, it's okay. It was like, yes, son. You know, is there anything you need? So he was quick to take the heat, man. Yeah. I got high hopes for DC, man. If they do it right, I mean, like I said, they got so many things that they could utilize, so many characters.
Right, like knowing they're trying to do
storylines.
different. They're trying to do it like right, because James Gunn's not gonna let it just be fucking stupid. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, he made Scooby Doo 2, dog.
That was a good movie.
He made both of those Scooby Doo movies. You know that?
Yeah.
Pass
all
the
his
touch
hidden-
on the left hand side. Pass the touch on the left hand side. Give me the music, make me jump. That's a good song.
That was from that was in Stranger Things.
It was also it was also in that Scooby Doo movie.
Yeah, that was the shit. That was the shit. I can't wait for Stranger Things season 5. That'll be.
You like backup camera in case that one dies. I don't think he's gonna die, but in case the card gives.
No, we can't.
Well,
that's all the time we got
all
for
right,
today,
y'all.
folks.
I've had a good time. This was a good podcast.
I'll finish this up.
Yeah. Y'all, it's icy as fuck. We're about to die, guys.
Feels great outside.
Feels nutty. We're gonna die. I'm wearing Chris's shirt. Y'all have a good time. Don't get in a car accident. Yeah, fuck you and your mama. Love you.